You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows. And neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life. Leaders have a vision for the future. They challenge the status quo. And they have a plan to reach their goals. What's your plan? With Penn Mutual by your side, the possibilities are endless. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows. And neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life. Leaders have a vision for the future. They challenge the status quo. And they have a plan to reach their goals. What's your plan? With Penn Mutual by your side, the possibilities are endless. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows. And neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life. Leaders have a vision for the future. They challenge the status quo. And they have a plan to reach their goals. What's your plan? With Penn Mutual by your side, the possibilities are endless. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows. And neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life. Leaders have a vision for the future. They challenge the status quo. And they have a plan to reach their goals. What's your plan? With Penn Mutual by your side, the possibilities are endless. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
Good morning and welcome to Championship Sunday here in Marietta, Georgia. This is the 2018 NSCRO Champions Cup, the men's national championship weekend. We're broadcasting live from the campus of Life University in suburban Atlanta, and we have two matches to bring to you today. The third place match between Loyola University of Maryland and Salve, Regina University of Rhode Island, followed by the championship match at noon. I'm Craig Dexnex. Alongside me is Matt Robinette, and we'll be bringing the action to you. Matt, it's day 2 of a doubleheader weekend, and while all 4 teams in the Champions Cup will benefit from an extra day off in between matches, it's still difficult to play 2 matches in 3 days. Both Loyola and Salve Regina are looking to bounce back from their disappointment on Friday night. What's going through the players' minds this morning?
Well, good morning to you, Craig, and wherever you are out there in the world, thank you for joining us today. This is going to be an exciting championship Sunday for NSCRO National Championship. So we're going to start off with Loyola against Salve Regina. And the important thing, or what's going through these people's mind and these athletes and coaches, are let's end on a high note. We had our opportunities on Friday. We put it all out there. We put it on the line. We've got to come in here and not just play our best, but win this game so that we can go home with that third place.
Let's talk a little bit about the two teams. Loyola University earned their way here with victories over Susquehanna University, Christendom College, Catholic University, and Tennessee Tech. And then they ran into Iowa Central on Friday in the semifinals, but showed a gutsy performance in the second half there. But today is a new day, and as this is the Greyhounds' first trip to the Final Four, they can still come away with a third-place trophy.
Loyola's lineup today will be Will Gooch, Mark Kojakaru, Mike Dwyer, Mike Meseros, Gabe Camus, Brian Wright, Kyle Higgins, Tade Amimbola, Will Kinzer, Dan Gianscoli, Johnny Chin, Justin Dolcher, Bobby Mardi Gras Gordon, Jack Ramirez, and Vinny Cerici.
And on the other side of the ball, we have Salve Regina University, who earned their spot in the Final Four with wins over College of Holy Cross, Paul Smith's College, and the University of Maine at Farmington. The Seahawks were the NSCRO National Champions in 2012, but they'll be fighting for third place today after a tough match against Claremont Colleges on Friday in the semifinals.
Lineup for Salve Regina: Eric Bach, Austin Cole, Ty Willett, Colin Palmer, Tony Barbosa, John Crooks, Eric Gabrielson, Brandon Kister, Ben Brissett, Joe Goff, Braden Occhiolani, Mitch Gage, Ben Faulkner, Dakota Williams, and Kyle O'Connor.
Fitness is always a factor on day 2 of a national championship weekend. It's not quite as warm this morning as it was on Friday night. It's currently 55 degrees and sunny here in Georgia, but the temperature will continue to go up as the match goes on. We're looking forward to it. The third place match between Loyola and Salve Regina will be starting after the playing of our national anthem as the players make their way over. Great fans in the stands here. Salve Regina will be wearing lime green and will be going from left to right on your screen. And Loyola will be in white with green trim, and they will be going from right to left on your screen. Referees today: head referee is Khalil Harrison, and your ARs are Joe Burpo and Peter Chamberlain.
Weather's not going to be a factor at all today. Maybe with the heat, it was a lot more cramps than I thought on Friday night, but here we are for the national anthem.
Great crowd here, well represented, traveling from Maryland and from Rhode Island. Well, it looks like the teams have flipped halves, so you have Loyola going from left to right and Salve Regina going from right to left in the first half.
Loyola in their traditional college hoops, green and white hoops, and the chartreuse out of Salve Regina. Really looking forward to watching this match to see the, again, contrasting styles. We'll see if Salve Regina keeps up with their slowing it down, pick and go type of game, and watch what Loyola can do. They really didn't have much possession for us to make a lot of judgment calls on Friday, but I'm excited to see their system in action today.
Since 2007, the National Small College Rugby Organization has been at the forefront of fostering and developing small college rugby programs in the United States. NSCRO is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing services to small college programs that raise the profile, image, and benefits of collegiate rugby in the eyes of school administrators. Comprised of nearly 400 men's and women's rugby clubs who participate in more than 30 leagues, NSCRO provides an opportunity for these programs to showcase their abilities to a broader audience with a chance at national ranking and a national title. Along with recognizing club and player success on and off the field, the increased visibility NSCRO creates has led to improved school support, greater on-campus interest in rugby, and growth in financial support and alumni involvement. NSCRO is the home of small college rugby in America. Here we go with the opening kick. Loyola sends it high and deep, fielded cleanly by Salve Regina. That was Tony Barbosa. And they're going to work. Some good forward work in there. That was Colin Palmer. Loyola's going to have to watch out for that high tackle. Now it looks like they're going to release the backs, and they've got a break. This is Ben Faulkner, finally taken down as he nears the 22 of Loyola. They get the ball out quickly on the short side, and the ball goes into touch. But good piece of offense there by Salve Regina to open up.
Really nice set of phases there from the Salve Regina, using their forwards to soften up the defense a little bit, get those outside players sucked into that ruck, and then their outside center, I believe, hit that gap really hard, and it was a nice gap opened up, but a really good angle of attack from him.
Line out taken cleanly by Loyola. They're going to have a clearance kick. That does not find its way into touch, so it's going to be fielded by Salve Regina, but we might have a delayed knock on here. We do. We have a whistle.
Danji and Scully just missed touch on that one, but got let off the hook by the small error, the knock-on by Salve Regina.
Great kick by Vinny Cerici. Looked like it was going to go in a touch, then took a bounce back into the field of play. Salve Regina could not hang on to it, so we're going to have our first scrum of the day. Interesting to see how this matchup goes.
Nice drive.
Good push
work
by Loyola. Number 8 picks it out the back, and Loyola's on the run. Justin Delcher with a strong run there. And we've got a whistle.
Yeah, not rolling away. You saw him just get tied up on the wrong side of the tackle there. He was trying to get out, but while he was trying, he slowed the opportunity down for Loyola.
So Gianna Scully is going to kick for touch. Nice kick. He does find touch near the 22.
Made sure on that one. Good attacking platform here for Loyola. Look for Tade Ambimbola. He had a great game yesterday. He's got some pace to him, a nice long stride. Let's see if they try to get him into the game.
So a nice throw in by Kojakari. And Loyola's inside the 22 of Salve Regina. And we've got a
not
penalty
releasing.
Called, not releasing. So this is going to allow Salve Regina to relieve some pressure. We're going to have a clearance kick.
Kyle Higgins yesterday, the wing forward for Loyola, was an impact player again in their semifinal match against Iowa Central. So it was, I'm going to keep my eye out on him today. I believe he's wearing number 6 today.
So the kick does go into touch. We're going to have a line out to Salve Regina, about 11 meters into their own half. Well contested. They're trying to set up a maul, but Loyola did not engage. So they release the ball. Good strong run here by the Salve Regina forward.
Yeah, he showed his hands there. But unfortunately, the ruck had already formed when he re-engaged and tried to steal the ball.
Trying to get it out here on the edge, trying to find some room. Ball is stripped out, but we're coming back to an earlier penalty in the breakdown on the previous phase.
So they weren't back 10 there, so they got pinged on that on the original penalty. A little bit concerning about the confusion in the back line there. It seemed like it was coming off of a fairly easy pattern, so a little bit interesting that they weren't able to just miscommunication, but that's an easy thing to tighten up.
So Joe Goff kicks for touch. And Salve Regina is going to have a line out right at the 22-meter mark. They're knocking on the door, looking to score the first points of the match. We are just 5 minutes gone in the third-place match. Goes over everybody, but corralled by Salve Regina. They're looking for some space out here. Good, strong running there. Pick and go by the forward. Loyola trying to hold up the ball carrier. And they've stolen the ball.
John Crooks did a great job there.
And we've got a clearance kick trying to relieve some pressure. And it finds touch. About 9 meters into Loyola's half, where Salve Regina will have a line out.
Well, that's the second possession inside the 22 for Salve Regina, coming away with nothing, and Loyola has had 1 possession inside the attacking 22 with no points. Kind of feeling each other out right now, getting their legs under them. Early game. Good steal there from Salve Regina.
Oh, we've got a high tackle. We might have a card here. He knows it. He's not trying to argue. He knows.
Yeah, and he knew immediately. He was very frustrated with himself. And Mbembola, it doesn't matter if you're taller than the other player. You've got to make the effort to get low. No card issued?
No card issued. And he immediately acknowledged his infraction, apologized to the player on Salve Regina. So a kick for touch, and Salve Regina is going to be back into Loyola's half.
Yeah, while pretty egregious and noticeable, there was no intent there to go high. So no card on that one.
Yeah, and he knew it right away. As you said, there was no intent to hurt or send any kind of message. It just, having some issues on the lineouts. That's the second one that's gone over everybody.
Yeah, and it might be that it's an unusual thing to play a game, have a day off, play another game. I think it's better than playing back-to-back, but it takes a little while to get back in your groove. This is their groove.
Good move there.
Pick and goes and using their forwards to run off the ruck. That's what they do, and they do it really well.
That's two 9 to forward right there. Looks like they're going to release. They do inside back to the forwards. Salve Regina getting awfully close. They're nearing the 5-meter line. Inside move. Passes behind, but Salve Regina maintains possession.
Loyola doing well to cover the defense. They left a little gap open right behind the ruck.
Series of pick and goes here. Actually, we've got a whistle. And Salve Regina shot themselves in the foot again.
Yeah, not rolling away. Not rolling away, Craig. And that's that happens when you do so many pick and goes in a row. If your support's not right on you, the other team can counter ruck, and it's just a little bit late on the support from Salve Regina.
So Gianna Scola is going to clear this for touch.
Great contingents in the stands from both Loyola and Salve Regina. Now it's important here to secure this line out for Loyola. The set pieces have been a little bit off for both teams. And another reason for the confusion may be different types of lineups. Although they've been playing together all year, there were some injuries the other day for both squads.
Good ball handling there. That was a blind pass from the fly half to the inside center. Well, it looked like the scrum half there saw a potential interception. There's a pick and go by the forwards. Good patient work here by Loyola.
Good quick hands there. They got numbers on the outside.
Johnny Chin dancing along the near touch line. Good strong run by the lock. That was Mike Mazzaros. And now they're going to release it to the backs.
And they've got numbers on the outside.
They've got some wheels, too. Oh, he's got support. Just lost his footing. Oh! Would have been wise to protect it and wait for support, wait for the ruck to form, but they've turned the ball over, so Salve Regina has got it now just inside their 22, and they're going to kick it clear. Nice kick over the fullback. And now Loyola has it back. They're coming the other way. John Ascari. Johnny Chin. And we've got a whistle.
It's good work from Loyola. They finally were able to get some possession and turn it into some phase rugby and executed on the line out and was able to really penetrate deep into the line. And just a small little mistake. What they've got to work on is their support has to be there sooner. They can't just watch their teammates run up. They've got to get up there and go. But it was a good effort from the scrum half to get back and cover the counter kick after the knock-on.
So after the knock-on, Salve Regina has a scrum, but a good push by Loyola. Great push. Ball's on the deck, scooped up by the flanker for Loyola, and he's going to score in between the sticks. Well, nope. Is he held up? He was not able to dot it down.
It was a knock-on, so it'll be it was held up, it looks like, so it'll be a scrum to Loyola, but that's a good attacking platform for Loyola, apparently, because they just dominated that scrum pretty well.
I believe that was Kyle Higgins.
Yeah, he's wearing 17, and he was definitely, even in a tough loss on Friday, he was one of the bright spots for Loyola. Really, really good scrum platform for this team out of Maryland.
They could probably walk this right through with the push they've gotten on the last couple scrums.
And Bibola just lost his feet, and it's just, it gets everything gets magnified when you get close to that tri-zone. All the your footwork where Bibola lost his feeding, and then he forced a pass, which forced another pass. It was just too much and out of what they were used to.
Yep, and knock on again, so looks like Salve Regina is going to survive this again.
So I'm gonna bring in Sean Elms. He knows small college rugby as, in small college rugby usually falls to one person to do a lot of work, and we'll get to Sean in just a moment while Salve tries to clear the pressure.
Well, Salve Regina electing to run this out instead of kicking for clearance and giving up the possession. I think it's a smart move.
Well, that's what they do, right? They're going to pick and go. They're going to use their forwards, but it's just a big task ahead of them to go 85 meters.
And it looks like Loyola has turned the ball over, but we've got a knock-on.
So, Sean, you're also one of the coaches of USA South Panthers, which competes in NSCRO. But tell me your initial thoughts. You've been watching here for the first 15 minutes of the match.
It's just great effort. You see a lot of these guys who make this trip down here, who are able to represent their schools, their areas, their communities and families, and it's impressive to see, even at the small college level, the talent level these kids have.
What do you think about the coaching? It seems like both of these teams, to me, look well coached. Everybody seems to be in the right places at the right times. I think the mistakes are coming from nerves or just playing on Sunday at 10 a.m. But what do you think about overall coaching?
Yeah, the boys have some, early morning yips, but the impressive part is that you can find talent in a lot of places. You can find some guys that are big, strong, whatever, but the coach's ability to put these guys in the park, have them operating within a system is really impressive. You saw with the pick and goes, with the forwards, trusting the inside ball, allowing these guys to play their style of rugby, let them put their impression on the other team the way they want to play. That comes from the coaches, and that comes from the dedication of the players showing up to training.
Fantastic. And Sean will be with us all day. We'll bring his analysis throughout the day. So welcome to the booth, Sean, and thanks for being here.
Yep.
So Loyola has it on their own half. They just took over possession, and they kicked it away. And they kicked it straight out, so it's going to come back to the spot. So Salve Regina is going to have the ball about 5 meters into Loyola territory. A little mental mistake there. So Kojikaru had a little trouble in the last 2 lineouts. Let's see if he has dialed it in.
Five-man line out for Salve Regina.
Better throw.
So ball not thrown in straight there.
And Loyola has elected to scrum. They're going to have a midfield scrum. With their dominance so far in the scrum, this is probably a wise play.
Good.
The team has been really great in the lineout so far.
Well, Loyola has been dominant in the scrum up to this point. But what you saw there is great communication between referee and assistant referee. They've got to use their resources as well.
Wow, Salve Regina with a push there. Ball is out. Good aggressive defense by Salve Regina here. Looks like they have counter-rucked. Loyola maintains possession. Look at that work in the breakdown by Salve Regina, Matt. Really impressive.
It was really impressive, but you saw that Loyola locked onto the tackle player on the ground, so if they got pushed back, they were bringing their player with them, but just weren't able to secure the possession there and turned it over.
And all that possession, yeah.
And Salve Regina showed a little something on that last scrum. They pretty much drove them back. Maybe that's an offense-defense thing where Loyola's not able to use all the people when they pull that leg up to hook it.
So Brissett sets it in. Ball's out. Salve Regina look for a gap. They still have it. This is Occhialini. And Salve Regina has earned another penalty.
Yep, side entry there from Loyola. Thought the inside move back off the first phase from the scrum was pretty wide open, but they chose to go to the outside.
Well, it looks like they're going to tap instead of kicking for touch. Forward work here.
Not releasing, penalty against. So they've got to watch these mounting penalties inside the 22. Referee's going to have a chat with them and probably warn them, if not, card them right here. Yes, going to the pocket. Nope. So that's the warning. Another penalty inside the 22. We can expect to see a yellow card come out.
So they take it, tap, release it through the backs. More forward work from Salve Regina. They got good support there.
Great defense from Loyola, just driving those forward pick and goes back.
Equal to the task so far. Now trying to hold up the ball carrier. Finally he goes down. Now they're going to release it to the backs. And Salve Regina scores the try for the first points of the match.
I
believe that was Joe Goff to Ben Faulkner.
It was a great series play there from Salve Regina, picking and going, sucking the defense in, and then hit the outside. Fly half took the gap. Notice that the defenders committed to him from the outside. Nice, calm, under pressure pass, score nearly in the corner. A lot of times that's all it takes, Craig, is to get that first score in and get all those jitters out. We're 20 minutes into the first half. It's a lot different match than it was yesterday for both of these teams.
So Joe Goff is going to attempt this conversion. He's doing it in the drop kick way. And he puts it through. Impressive from that angle.
It was impressive. Did a drop goal instead of a place kick. You do get the option in rugby. Joe wears number 22 in honor of a friend of his.
So usually after a score is when Loyola comes firing back. And they win their restart, win the kick.
Yeah, that was their
Going right to
MVP
work.
from the second half on Friday, Bobby Mardi Gras Gordon. He made it. It was a big impact in the second half.
So work there through the forwards. That was Dwyer to Kojakara to Gooch for Loyola. And now they go back to work. Looks like they're going to
If they can come back
stay
this
with
way,
the
they've got
forwards.
numbers.
Dwyer again with the run. Strong run. Good go forward. They're going to go short side here. And good defense by Salve Regina.
They're isolated over there.
Couldn't see who that was, but he almost took the player into touch from about 6-7 meters out. Back to work with the forwards. Strong hit there. That was Will Gooch.
He's a big young man taking that hit up.
Now they're going with the backs. They've got Sonores and some speed. Good stiff arm. Kyle Higgins again.
Nice off the deck offload.
And we've got a try. Well, that was great work. That was Abimbola, Gianna Scully, Justin Delcher, and Bobby Gordon.
Johnny Chin finished it off. So he got tackled maybe a meter away, but you're able to do you have a full second count to get that ball over, and Chin did a great job to recognize that and just lifted the ball right over the thing. It was started by our friend Bobby Gordon, the outside center. So good series of play, good response to Salve's try to come out and get some points of their own on the board.
And now Gianna Scully, the lefty, is going to attempt to tie it up. It's just under 18 minutes to play here in the first half. This is the third place match of the 2018 NSCRO Champions Cup. Here on the campus of Life University in Marietta, Georgia. It's been a beautiful weekend for rugby. And looks like he pulled it wide right. So your score is going to remain Salve Regina 7, Loyola 5.
Well, you can start to see patterns emerge for both offenses here. They both like to use their forwards, but it looks like Loyola is just going to commit to using their forwards for 2 or 3 phases, while Salve Regina is going to do a lot more with pick and goes and offloads from the fly half to their forwards, maybe 6 or 7 before they decide to get it out. No penalty there. The referee was okay with that.
So Loyola coming off that score, feeling good. They're going to go back to work. Gianna Scully with a clearance kick. More of a territorial kick. Salve Regina corrals it near their own 22. And they're going to try and go on the other side of the field. Kyle O'Connor. We called his name a lot on Friday night. And he takes it over midfield.
Yeah, he's got some real quickness to him, O'Connor does, and some good top-end speed as well.
More forward work from Salve Regina, no surprise there.
Just knocked it on, turned over to Loyola. Let's see what they can do with this quick shift ball. Got numbers on the outside.
They can keep the handle, nice moves there. And they're going to have a knock on. Salve Regina has got possession.
Both teams trying that one extra pass when it's not necessary. They just keep possession of it. They can set
Good
live
counter
and
ruck
fight.
there. Nope. Oh, we're actually calling the knock on.
Got a couple people down here. Salve Regina, looks like John Crooks is going to walk off the field or be helped off the field.
Looked like he got twisted up in the ruck on the far side of the field there.
Yeah, day 2 of a 2-day event, attrition kind of has a factor in these matches. So depth of bench is hugely important in both this third-place match and the championship match.
Of course, championship match coming your way on at noon between Iowa Central and the defending national champion, the Claremont Colleges of California. So despite the good push by Loyola, Salve did control the scrum, and they are now over midfield. Going back to work with their forwards.
Even with conceding the ruck, Loyola is letting them get past the gain line. They're doing all the work right to get in the right spots, but they're letting the Salve players break the gain line.
Good patient phases. Chip kick by Goff.
And then a miscommunication in the back. It was kicked out of touch in goal, so it'll be a 22-meter drop. They both looked at each other, say, "You got it?" "No, you got it."
Just about 14 minutes to play in the first half here. Taken quickly, great kick.
Wow, that was a really good kick.
From his own 22, it bounces and then goes out, so it will be a Salve Regina lineout, but they've given up about 60 meters of territory in the process.
Which is a huge deal when you play this forwards-oriented type of play. If you look at it, they could have loads of possession, but if they don't have much territory, that's a lot of work. And in the last 10 minutes of each half, you'll see how exhausted they will get.
So after the troubles in lineouts passed, Salve Regina has called on Brandon Kistler for the lineouts and didn't do much better there.
No, Chin made a decision there. He wasn't going to play it. He was going to let the lineout go and work from a set piece. Four-man line out for Loyola here. Their forwards are off with the fly half for an attack in an attacking formation.
Kojikaru with a good throw. Contested. Ball finds the deck. Picked up by Salve Regina. Strong run there by Barbosa. And they're going to go short side. More forward work. That's Kistler. Ball's out. And looks like Loyola has stolen it. Attempted box kick. Nicely corralled by Dakota Williams of Salve Regina. He had 2 Loyola players chasing him. Strong run by Ty Willett. And we've got a whistle. We've got a knock on.
All right, a good attacking here option for Loyola with their dominant scrum. But on offense, it's not. It seems like it's a different scrum. I've seen a little bit of a difference, so let's be curious.
Exactly right.
Let's take a close eye and watch this. The evolution of an offensive scrum here. We're going to have an overload in the back line if that blind wing, if Chin shifts over. See if they got a lot of options here. There's a good drive.
Good strong push. Kinzer releases it to the backs. Inside pass. Delcher not able to go very far there.
Good to keep secure of that ball. He was isolated a bit. Not much go forward there. They're catching the ball standing still.
Going backwards a little bit. I really like the fight that Salve Regina is putting up in the breakdown there.
There we go. They finally get someone moving forward, and they get that defensive line back, and now they have numbers out here if they want it. Good offload. Nice tackle.
Strong run by Gabe Kamas. Now they're going to go short side. Inside pass. Gianna Scoli. And it looks like Salve Regina's turned the ball over with the counter ruck. Good defense there by Loyola. Getting low. Now they're going to release out this way. Inside move by Ben Faulkner.
Kyle O'Connor on the outside calling for that ball. He had some space to work with as well.
We're going to have a delayed penalty call. Looked like the referee signaled it. Inside move by Joe Goff.
Nice quick feet there from Goff.
Looks like a high tackle called. Nope, sorry. I saw this.
Offsides.
Looks like Goff is trying to decide whether he's going to tap, quick tap, or if he's going to kick for touch. He is going to kick for touch.
Great kick. That'll be a 5-meter line out. It's been overthrown, I think, on their 3 previous offensive lineouts. So let's see if they can tighten that up. And this is a definite scoring platform. Just 9 minutes remain in the first half.
Once again, Salve Regina is now relying on their number 8 to throw, Brandon Kistler. It's an important line out, 5 meters, trying to add to their lead. Stolen by Loyola. And they get to relieve some pressure, temporarily at least.
Changes the attack dynamic when you're 22 meters out versus 10 meters out. Just really struggling with the line out at this point.
See if they can do better on this try. Well, steals it again. They're not fooling anybody. John Ascoli looks like he's going to kick. He does. Looking for space. Corralled by Kyle O'Connor. He kicks it right back. Good kick.
Just let it run. Oh, what a bounce. What a lucky bounce. Never went into goal, so they had to play it, and O'Connor gave the pressure and was down there to apply pressure.
They kick it back. Ben Faulkner corrals it. They're going to try and bring it out this way. Looking for space is Goff.
Numbers on the right.
Good strong run.
Loyola gets over to cover the right.
Tony Barbosa. Another strong run. More forward work. That's Kistler. Oh, he loses the ball. But Salve Regina keeps it. Nice offload by Goff. Finds Mitch Gage in stride, and he's down to the 5-meter line. Needs some support. And Loyola commits the penalty in the breakdown again. 5 meters away. Taken quickly. Series of pick and goes here. Why not?
Less than a meter out, Greg. Penalty against Salve Regina. Loyola holds again.
Woo, not releasing the ball. That's unfortunate. 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Your score remains 7-5 in favor of Salve Regina. Loyola survives again. Another trip for Salve inside the 22, coming away with nothing.
Number 9, Ben Brissett chose to do a quick and tap and go, but unfortunately the rest of his team, the support wasn't there.
Gianna Scully clears it. Loyola's going to have a line out about 10 meters into their own half.
Loyola's been much more consistent in the set pieces, both scrums and lineouts. Let's see. This is a odd spot. Let's see what they decide to do, run it or kick it. Probably going to run it up with these forwards, and then we'll see what they do on the second phase.
Basically a 3-man line out. Like 7's there.
One-handed catch.
Nice offload by Kyle Higgins. Found Justin Delcher there. All right, and we're going out the far side. I like seeing these teams fight in the breakdown.
Nice move. No, good tackle by O'Connor.
That was Jack Ramirez. Chapo.
Looks like they turned it over. Good physical tackling, good physical game here today. 7-5.
Another good run by Salve Regina back. Mitch Gage, I believe, who
thought he was reaching for his whistle, but there he brings it out, and it's not releasing.
Taken quickly by Goff. He's seeing space on the right. He's got support. He's got some speed, too. Just stays in bounds.
Support's going to be late. Let's see if they turn it over, and looks like Loyola able to relieve that pressure. It'll be a penalty against Salve Regina. Not releasing.
Well, Goff was able to find Williams on the far touchline, and he had some wheels, but he outran his support as well. And Loyola survives once again. 4 minutes to play in the first half.
Looks like Salve Regina's made some changes in the back line. They shifted O'Connor to fullback. Brought Brandon Ocellini to left wing. I can't see the number of the gentleman they brought in, but he just had that big run down the sideline.
Good lineup by Loyola, taken cleanly.
Very good lineup. Very good set piece program here with Loyola, and good hard running opportunity here if they can get quick ball.
That was Justin Delcher. Gianniscoli.
Numbers on the outside.
Chin with it now. And he's still on his feet. Good running there. Gets over midfield. Delcher looked for a forward. Now this is Kojikaru with the run.
They got either side if they want to attack it. Numbers over here.
5-on-3. Got to move it quickly. Sarici with it. And he's loose. And he's got support. Finds Chin. Looks like Chin is going to find the try zone. He does, and he centers it. Taking the lead for Loyola with just 2.5 minutes in the first half.
Going to bring Sean back in. What do you think of that series of play by Loyola?
It's impressive. Loyola really trusts especially their backs. They're able to offload. They're cat flat passing. They're having fun out there, and it's looking like they're really starting to open up and trust their game plan a little bit more. I hope the Salve Regina can hold to their pattern, play defensive structure, and bring this back level here shortly.
What they can't do is get frustrated. They've had lots of opportunities. I'm going to say 5 meters out, not just 22 meters out. And they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot with penalty. And then Loyola, Salve has been doing a great job keeping the ball away from Loyola, but Loyola taking advantage of that. I was impressed that they were able to scan the field. Number 9 was able to scan the field and see that there was opportunity blind. What are you saying to your guys in the goalpost right now if you're the captain?
The same thing we just talked about. Trust your system. Right now, they're under pressure. They need to be able to trust that what got them here is what's going to get them over the top. And they can't allow a couple breaks and some athletic moves by Loyola to really break their spirit. Because this game isn't separated. This is a 10-7 game Loyola. They are still very much in this, and they need to believe that what gets them down into the red zone is not going to fail them. If they don't get white line fever, they don't get the yips, and they don't start to shoot themselves in the foot, it's going to manifest in points shortly.
Craig, what a big difference a day makes. This time in both games yesterday, we were up around 40 points or 50 points in each game.
Yes, indeed. Well, we've got, I thought it was 12-7. Did he miss that conversion?
No, he did make it. It is 12-7.
Okay, 12-7. Loyola with under a minute to play. Gianniscoli.
There we go.
Nice crossfield kick.
Scoreboard is now correct.
Salve thought about taking it quickly. They do, actually. O'Connor with it now. He's going to kick it clear. Well,
let's see.
Does
here.
find touch around the 22-meter line of Loyola. Well, looked to take it quickly, but decided to wait.
I don't know. Maybe take about 14 seconds for this line out and then kick it right out of bounds.
I got all the momentum right now. That would be actually a wise thing to do.
It's an interesting decision by Salve Regina to go quick. Although it worked out well. They had a lot of Loyola could have made him pay for that one.
Well, Salve Regina stole it. Now they're inside the 22. This will likely be the last possession before we have the halftime whistle. Penalty against Loyola.
I don't know. I might go for points or touch, but they're going to run a series.
So takes a tap, finds his big number 8, Brandon Kistler. More forward work. This time, Ty Willett.
Loyola needs to increase that defensive line speed. That's better there. Take that space away from the offensive team.
Salve Regina getting awfully close now. They're inside the 5. Discipline is key here. Goff finds Ben Faulkner.
Next stoppage, whether it's a score or any infraction save a penalty, is going to end the half. They got numbers on the outside.
Did he get it down?
He did.
He did. Joe Goff gets 5 more points for Salve Regina, as the half will probably be coming to an end after the conversion, but head referee is talking to his AR.
So there could be a chance here that this was a knock-on.
He might have dropped it just before he touched it down.
But it's indicative that he's talking to Loyola. Maybe he's warning them about something. Penalty try. Yep, penalty try to Salve Regina. Couldn't really tell you what happened there. I thought Goff got over cleanly. Well, I thought it was pretty low. I didn't see the high tackle, but maybe you at home were able to get a better angle than we have here in the booth. But exciting first half, and this should, with a pending conversion, if Salve can hit this, take a 2-point lead into the second half. Actually, it's automatic. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Penalty try is an automatic 2 points. So it is 14-7. 14-12, Salve Regina in the lead.
So that'll do it for the first half, folks. We'd like to thank our sponsors for bringing you this broadcast. What does life insurance have to do with rugby? With solid preparation, coaching, and fitness, Penn Mutual can help you tackle the financial opportunities and challenges life throws at you in the same way you face them on the pitch. As one of the oldest and fastest growing life insurance companies in America, we're here to be your teammate and support you along your journey in life. Learn how Penn Mutual can help you live life with confidence by visiting pennmutual.com/rugby. Penn Mutual, your game plan for insuring life. Rhino Rugby is the official NSCRO equipment and ball supplier. NSCRO thanks Rhino Rugby for their support of small college rugby by providing the Rhino Vortex Elite Match Ball and referee jerseys. To outfit your team with equipment, apparel, and balls that facilitate improved performance, go to rhinorugby.com. Impact Mouth Guards provide custom-fit dental-grade mouth guards direct from the lab that produces guards for many dentists throughout the United States. Impact mouth guards are crafted with BPA-free dental-grade materials. NSCRO teams can purchase them. For more information, go to impactmouthguards.com. Go Play Sports Tours, a division of ACIS, is a travel partner of NSCRO. Go Play offers the world's best international training programs that combine the thrill of playing at the highest level of rugby with rugby cultural exchange programs for all levels. For more information, go to acis.com/goplay/rugby. Take your team to new places. And finally, Philadelphia University and Thomas Jefferson University have integrated to create one visionary institution, Jefferson. Jefferson offers athletic training education and as an expedited 5-year bachelor/master's health sciences and athletic training program. For more information, go to eastfalls.jefferson.edu/athletic training. Second half will be coming your way shortly. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows. And neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life. Leaders have a vision for the future. They challenge the status quo. And they have a plan to reach their goals. What's your plan? With Penn Mutual by your side, the possibilities are endless. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows. And neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
Welcome back to the campus of Life University in suburban Atlanta. This is the National Small College Rugby Organization's Champions Cup, the men's national championship weekend. The second half of the third place match is about to get underway. The players are ready. The referees were still taking their break. I talked with head referee Khalil, and he told me the penalty try was for the Loyola player attempting to kick the ball while Golf was trying to put it down. That's why he awarded the penalty try. So your score is Salve Regina 14, Loyola 12. Second half is underway. Nice aggressive play by Salve Regina. This is where we saw Salve Regina really come alive on Friday in the semifinals. It was remember the first 20 minutes of the second half, they were a different team.
I think they put in 3 tries in that time frame, the first 20 minutes of the second half, but also Loyola in their semifinal came out firing in the second half as well. In particular, Bobby Gordon, who just fielded that kick. Yeah,
after Gianna Scoli's kick, it took a Loyola bounce, and they maintain possession now. They are into Salve Regina territory, coming short side with their forward.
Unlucky
out.
not to hold that ball. He was looking to ruck, not to catch, and just got it just off his leg.
Took him by surprise. Salve Regina on it now. Looking to release through their backs. They've got some numbers and they got some speed. Spring in their step. Well, we're going to have a delayed knock. Loyola player tried to intercept it but could not handle it. But Salve Regina is still going forward. Advantage likely over now. No, we are going to come back to it.
Pretty furious start here in the second half. Both teams came out with some pace and some hitting, aggressive defense. See if they can maintain that level.
So we're going to have our first scrum of the second half.
Which these platforms have been advantage Loyola up to this point. See if they've made any changes, Salve Regina, to address that. We'll keep our eye outs for substitutions and let you know as we see the numbers pop up. Do our best to get everybody's name in.
Good even scrum there. Salve Regina held their own. Loop around pass. It's the backs. This is O'Connor.
2-on-1.
Oh, tried to get it to his outside center, Ben Faulkner. He coughed it up. Loyola with it now. Ball's out.
Hands in the ruck.
Well, how many times we said it? Salve Regina inside the 22, and Loyola survives.
It was wrong. They just shifted O'Connor and Williams. So Williams is now at wing, and O'Connor went to fullback, which on that series was a great decision. Loyola line out.
It's like number 17, Ben Albicon, is in for Salve Regina. So after the clearance kick to touch, Loyola's going to have a line out 10 meters into their own half.
4-man line out.
Kojikaru with a nice clean take.
Good vision there from Will Kinzer, captain of the squad.
Oh, big hit there. Bizarro's got flattened by a forward on Salve Regina.
Could have been a penalty there with not rolling away.
It was his opposite number. It was Colin Palmer. So O'Connor with it now. He with the flowing locks.
He is a tricky runner. Good hard run.
Strong run there by Barbosa. They're going to go short side.
Numbers on the outside.
Great offload there from Joe Goff. He found Ben Faulkner. Salve Regina inside the 22 again. And they've earned a penalty with that pressure. At some point, do you go for points on these? I mean, they're getting a lot of opportunity to go for the posts.
Yes.
It's
for
a
all
tight
of
match.
them, for all of them, I would have been going for points, but that's me. I'm a conservative coach.
Quick tap. Brandon Kistler with a strong run.
But at this point, you'd be looking at 12 or 15 points.
Loyola trying to hold up the ball carrier. Finally goes down. Good clear out there by Loyola in the ruck.
Yeah, outstanding counter ruck. Very good defense.
Joe Goff, nowhere to go. Look like we're going to have some pick and goes here from the forwards. This is Barbosa.
Higgins once again shutting that offensive set down.
Now they're going to release the backs. If they can have clean ball handling. They had some numbers out there. Pick and go. That's Ty Willett. Shooting the gap. Awfully close now. Just short of the try line.
Not releasing.
Well, they could have had 3 points about 2 minutes ago.
Salve is doing a lot of work, and they're
Quick tap by Loyola. They're getting meters. Oh,
nice
they've got
ball
it.
handling.
They've got Vinny Cerisi looking for help. He's got chin. Well, they were counter-rucked, but Loyola maintains possession. Now they've got their troops here. Short side. That was Abimbola. Trying to touch it down. Oh.
22.
Woo, that was close.
That was an interesting series there with the breakaway, good support, really good ball handling right in front of us, and then just unable to finish that last pass.
33 minutes to go in the second half. Salve Regina leading at 14-12 over Loyola.
Both teams did well there. The Loyola folks were a little bit late getting back to support, but they eventually did, and luckily so because Salve Regina was ready to turn that ball over. So good series from both sets. Subs coming in for Salve Regina.
Well, Loyola, not a very deep kick, so Loyola's got it outside the 22. Going back to work. Working with their forwards. Mazzara's with a good strong run.
Really good to keep his feet.
They're going to come short side. Sloppy passing. I don't think it was a knock on. I think it was kicked. Went off his leg. Kyle Higgins run.
Little indecisive on that pass. Wasn't committed to it.
Inside pass to Mike Dwyer. Loyola inside the 22.
Salve Regina was playing with 14 there for about a minute. They've got the player back on.
Dancing in between tackles is Mardi Gras, Bobby Gordon. Yeah, pick and go.
Effective.
By the scrum half, Will Kinzer. Nice tackle by O'Connor. And ball was on the deck. It looked like Vinny Cerisi was trying to just kick it out on the wing, but he ended up kicking it into touch.
Well, the referee kind of let Salve Regina off the hook there because they decided to go quick, deep in their territory, which is always a tricky situation. But with their line-out success rate, it might have been the best idea.
So they're going to try their luck with Brandon Kistler taking the throw again. Finally used some misdirection there. They were telegraphing it previously, and Loyola was able to steal the last couple despite the better throw. So Salve Regina looking to clear, get some territory back. It's going to be fielded cleanly by Cerisi. Fake the kick. Now he's looking for support. This is Kinzer. He's found a line. And back inside the 22 is Loyola. We've got a whistle, and we've got a knock-on. So Salve Regina is going to get the scrum.
They're tossing that ball all over the pitch, Loyola. When they get a break, they're looking for good go-forward ball there from Will Kinzer to get that break going, and then just tried that one extra pass, turned into a turnover.
Just under a half an hour to go here in the third place match. Salve Regina leading at 14-12 over Loyola. It's been a nice even match. Really enjoyable. A lot
Very
more
competitive
stoppages than we had on Friday, but that's to be expected.
It is a bit more choppy today, but very evenly matched teams for a third place match for a national championship event for NSCRO. Okay, so that wasn't a permanent sub. It must have been a blood sub there for a little bit. They bring their original second row back on, I believe.
It's Colin Palmer. I think it was James Comerfield who was substituting there briefly. Well, a good push by Loyola. Salve did still control the scrum, but they had no choice. They had to relieve some pressure, and they kicked it into touch, cleared their 22 at least.
Loyola, their set pieces have been dominant. There's no other way to say it. The scrums have been driving Salve Regina wherever they wanted them to drive them to, offensively and defensively, save for that one offensive one. And their lineouts have been consistent.
Just as you say that, Salve Regina steals. Well, kicking again. It's going to bounce. That actually favors Salve Regina. Good challenge in the air.
It's going to be a
Finally
penalty
corralled by
here
Ben
against
Faulkner.
Loyola. Nope.
Ball's out.
Yep. 14 didn't roll away. A little bit of miscommunication there on who's supposed to cover that ball, and the last thing you want to let that ball do is hit the ground.
It's like, yeah, as you said, miscommunication between Jack Ramirez and Vinny Cerisi. And then not only they give up possession, then they committed a penalty in the breakdown. Salve Regina gets another 20 meters.
So what you want to see there is a wing or a fullback or whoever's under the ball immediately declare my ball. So there is no question about who's responsible. And you didn't hear a word from either.
Well, and the adventure here of another lineout for Salve Regina.
Bringing in the subs now. Looks like Gabe Camas is heading off.
Nice heads-up play. A short pass. Ty Willett with it now. I was wondering when they were going to try that. Looked like there was a gap there. You had a front row player opposite a scrum half. And now Salve Regina is inside the 22.
Jake Walsh came on for the second row who went off for Loyola.
Eric Gabrielson with the carry for Salve Regina. And we've got another penalty against Loyola in the breakdown. Referee wants to talk to the captain, maybe go into his pocket.
Yellow card, yes. Inside the 22, repeated infringements.
Justin Delcher is going to spend the next 10 minutes in the sin bin. We have just under 26 minutes to play, so he'll come back when there's about 16 minutes to play. And this plays right into Salve Regina's hands because they're going to be a man up, and they've got the lead, and they're inside the 22.
If they can take advantage of it, they're going to have to notice, and the pick-and-go option, while successful for them, the number advantage is going to be outside the inside center because that's who was just sin binned. Going for points here on a drop goal. Drop goals are unpredictable.
And it is good. 3 more points. Well taken by Joe Goff. It's rare you find somebody who is more comfortable with the drop kick than using the tee.
But effective, 17-12 now.
Absolutely.
Still just a try down, plenty of time. Very competitive game on all phases here. Lefty puts it up. Fielded cleanly by Salve.
Salve Regina back on possession, back to work. Forward work. Good go forward there. Nice strong run. I think that was Ty Willett. And they're going to kick it away. It's going to be fielded by Cerisi. Now he finds Ramirez. Ramirez can't handle it. We're going to have a delayed knock, but it was actually Dakota Williams who picked it up for Salve Regina. Better ball handling here is what they need. This is Tyler Giuliano, but he's taken into touch. Nice heads-up play by Brian Wright for Loyola to take him into touch, get possession back.
I think Ramirez is playing with one hand. He wasn't able to catch that ball, and you saw him trying to do it awkwardly with one hand, and then when he had to make the tackle, he didn't bring that left hand up to help in the tackle.
Salve Regina tried to steal the line out. It was actually controlled by Loyola. But then they went into touch.
Yeah, it was
calling a knock on.
It was a little knock on there from the scrum half for Salve Regina. Just knocked it just a little bit, but opportunity here. I don't know. I'd try to run it here if I were Loyola, even down a man. They've been finding gaps and been able to take advantage and get large chunks, but the support has let them down.
Well, scrum collapsed, but Loyola is still able to control it and get some push. Inside move by Ramirez. Good work in the breakdown by Salve Regina. Nice fight on that ball.
Notice all the forwards on the left side of the pitch. They have an opportunity here. Ball went backwards, no knock on. Good acceleration into that gap.
Clearance kick by Gianna Scoli. Controlled by O'Connor. He's come back the other way. They got some speed over here. Well, cross-field kick, a little too far ahead for the chase, but you had backs against forwards out here looking to take advantage of the speed. Ball goes into touch. It'll be a Loyola line out about 15 meters out from their own try line.
Mark Kojikaru off in the front row, and they brought the sub on. I'll let you know who it is in just a second.
See who's going to take the line out here for Loyola. No. Kojikaru is still in.
Bring it in for a maul.
So Loyola clears some pressure, clears the 22. And that's not the worst thing, because the way they've been handling the lineouts, especially Salve's lineouts, they've got a 50-50 chance probably of getting possession back.
Excuse me, Austin Cole went off. I had my sheets mixed up. And Alexi Fingadu came in. Remember, they wear 22. Their fly half wears 22 for Salve Regina.
Dakota Williams.
Notice Dakota, the first thing he did with that ball was tuck it. So they know he's not going to pass it, so they're able to just attack him. Nice hard running.
Strong run by Barbosa. That was Brandon Kistler. Series of pick and goes again. Barbosa again. Nice clear out by Loyola. Looks like they've counter-rucked. Nope. Salve Regina still got it. Surprised we didn't see a whistle there. Boy, it's a mess down there.
Got to be careful with counter-rucks when they do a pick and go. They're so proficient at the pick and go game. You don't want to use your resources on counter-rucks. Just give it up and live to fight another day.
Joe Goff with a strong run. Ben Faulkner getting awfully close now for Salve Regina.
About 5 minutes still remaining on the sin bin.
Looking for a pick and go, trying to get over the line. They're awfully close. Oh, skip pass. They've got numbers out there. Not sure why he went for the inside move there, but he's still going to get the 5 points. Out to a 10-point lead now for Salve Regina. It's 22-12 with just under 19 minutes to play. You mentioned the sin bin. There's got about another 3 minutes on that. Loyola been playing a man down. They'd weather the storm for 7 minutes. But Salve Regina finally makes them pay.
I think that was Ben Faulkner on the try after several series of pick and goes inside the 22, which is exactly what the Salve Regina offense is designed to do. The sin bin was effective, right, because Loyola didn't give up another penalty inside the 22, which would have forced a kick or a try or whatever, but they tightened it up and they didn't. The referee managed it well, so there's no the sin bin discouraged any more penalties inside the 22, which gave Salve a good platform and a good series to attack on.
So the drop kick is up. It is no good. Your score remains 22-12. 10-point lead for Salve Regina. 17 and a half minutes to play. About another minute and a half on the sin bin. So the crowd trying to get behind Loyola, trying to will them back into this match. It's crunch time. They've controlled their kick.
A little bit of a mess there, but finally secured by Loyola. Oh.
Gianniscoli with some moves. He's got some wheels too. And it looks like he's going to find the try zone. He's going to try and center. He does. 5 points to Loyola just like that.
Wow. Talk about a response on the immediate kickoff. That was a great kick and recovery from Loyola, and then Gianniscoli did it all on that one.
Good vision. Did a couple of fakes to put the defenders on their heels, and he just ran by everybody.
Committed to it. He said, I'm not passing this one. He saw that gap, took it, and off to the races, and he was not going to pass that ball.
And he is going to try to convert his own try. Very much near the center. He should probably have no problem with this.
22-17 before this kick.
Oh! Well, it hit the upright, but it did go through. When you're that close, you run the risk. The players can try to block it. But hey, there's no instant replay on the scoreboard, is there? The score is 22-19.
Good response from Loyola right off the bat after giving up a well-earned try from Salve Regina.
And they are now back to full strength. Salve Regina controls their own kick. We've got a knock-on called. So Loyola's going to get it back. Should be a great final 15 minutes, this third-place match. This is the 2018 NSCRO Champions Cup.
David Avery comes in for front row for Loyola. See if they can maintain or increase this advantage in the scrum.
Kinzer sets it. Good push by Loyola. Gianniscoli, the try scorer. Crossfield kick. Looking for Chin, who's got it.
It's one way to advance the ball. It's the sin bin player back on, Justin Dulcher. Now Loyola gets into their pattern.
Kyle Higgins with a strong run. Now big Mike Mazzaros shrugs off one tackler and gets good go forward. This is good work by Loyola, nice and patient. Well, I don't know if we were trying for a box kick, but it almost went straight up and didn't really advance much. But Loyola gets it. That's Mardi Gras Gordon. Good strong run. Great look at the breakdown right in front of our tower.
Nice quick feet from number 3.
Mike Dwyer, yeah.
Good decision from the big second row for Loyola. No need to pass it. Number 3 could get dinged here, but nope. He's isolated. This could be trouble. Loyola gets there in time. Numbers out here. If they can get it out here, they got a 4-on-2. It's a little too slow.
Got to move that ball. Jake Walsh there. And this is Kinzer. Good ball movement here. Got to be faster, though. Ramirez wisely moves back toward the middle, away from the touch line. Skip pass. Got some numbers out there. Chin with it now. He's got wheels. Nice tackle by Salve Regina. Whoa, short side. They're with it now. Connection to the centers. Outside to inside. And I think we're going to have a delayed knock call. It goes into touch. We're going to come back to the knock on. Right at the 22-meter line. Well, Loyola had something working out there between Delcher and Gordon.
It's a good series from Loyola. Again, just tried that one extra pass where that off-the-deck pass was great. They had momentum. They had runners going at pace, running forward. But the second one was forced. Everybody was standing still, I think, set it up and get that ruck set. But they might have been isolated, so it might have been necessary. But a good series from them, and if they can steal this, they have a great opportunity.
Indeed, 12 minutes to play here in the third-place match. Salve Regina, 22, Loyola, 19.
Penalty advantage off the scrum. Not only did they steal it, but they have a great advantage here.
Oh! What a play! Kyle Higgins as he was going down. Offloads it for the try. And Loyola takes the lead 24-22 with a conversion still to come.
So that's all from that dominating scrum. They've been doing it all day. They pretty much destroyed Salve Regina by driving through them, got the penalty advantage for Salve pulling it down, and then the 8-man Abimbola was able to attack the gap and offload to the scrum half, Will Kinzer, for the try.
Actually, I believe it was Justin Delcher who dotted down. It was Kyle Higgins who was tackled just short of the try zone. And as he was falling, he found Justin Delcher making up for his infraction that sent him to the sin bin that allowed Salve Regina to take commanding lead. Now comes back, puts Loyola back in the lead with a conversion from Gianna Scoli to come. It is up and through. So your score is 26-22 in favor of Loyola. Salve can win it with a converted try. Unconverted try.
Wow, 10 minutes, third-place match, national championship event at Life University, and we've got a 4-point match. Exciting stuff.
Kickoff taken.
Mike Meseros, he's had a good game.
He sure has.
Looks like Loyola has found their pace with their forwards.
David Avery with the fresh legs in there on the front row. Whoa, stolen. Wow, ripped right out of the hands of Gabe Camas. And Salve Regina on the front foot again now. Inside pass to Kistler. Now they're going to stay short side. Another inside pass. And we've got a penalty. No, I'm sorry, we've got a knock on. Nine minutes to play.
Matt Kirby's on the pitch now for Salve. Scrum has been effective for Loyola. See what kind of, if they just want to relieve the pressure, eat as much clock as they can.
Great moment there between Abimbola and his captain Brian Wright, pumping each other up for not only for this scrum but for the last 9 minutes of this match. Let's hang on. They got a good push there. John Ascoli with a grubber. Fielded by O'Connor. And Salve's out the other way. Fake pass by Goff. Finally taken down. Salve moving it. Good patient phases. Good work in the breakdown. Crossfield chip kick, but Ramirez catches it. Kick of his own. And O'Connor with it. Well, it's a kicking game. And O'Connor's kick was actually blocked by his own player. Under 8 minutes to play here. Loyola 26, Salve Regina 22. This is the third place match in the 2018 NSCRO Champions Cup.
Salve Regina has time. They don't need to get out of their patterns just yet. I would say if it hits that 5-minute mark and they're still down, they're going to have to start swinging it all over the place and trying to find those gaps. Loyola, just play the possession game. Put the boot away. Keep it in hand. Go through phases. You have 7 minutes.
Absolutely work that clock. You got the skills to do it. And, of course, they're going to kick it. But it takes a good bounce. Chin tried to keep it in bounds. We're going to have a delayed knock call here.
So I know there was no intent there from Mardi Gras, but that kick it's going to take 20 seconds to get that back. Advantage to Loyola. But this is a national championship event, so there's a ball on the sideline ready to go. No wasted time.
And you see Salve's ready. They're ready for the scrum right now. They're going, come on, let's go.
Both fan bases cheering their scrums on. It's a must-win here for Salve Regina.
6.5 minutes to play. They're not going to get too many possessions before the end of this match. They need to take advantage of it. Great push by Loyola. Luckily, they got a good communication, good hook. So Salve Regina's on it now. This is Goff. Good, strong run there. Couldn't see who the carrier was. Pick and go.
What you really need to do here for Loyola is make your one-up tackles and don't commit any penalties. Don't give them free territory.
Strong run by Eric Bakke. Good phases here by Salve Regina. That was uncalled for.
Very good by Jake Walsh to blow that last ruck up and right up the center.
Strong run by Kistler. Crowd calling for a high tackle. He was more wrapped around his shoulders and neck. O'Connor looking for help. They've got numbers out there. Ben Faulkner again.
It's exactly what Salve needed right there, was to gain some territory. They've got 5 minutes left.
Got to maintain discipline in the ruck here. Both teams do.
Need a try.
Strong run by Barbosa. In a lot of traffic. They're going short side.
Missed tackle. Oh, good cover defense by Chin. It's exhausting, but you got to defend. That's it. Way to come up on defense.
And we're going to have a delayed call for high tackle, I believe. Inside pass to Barbosa. Inside the 5 now for Salve Regina. They're releasing to the backs. They've got numbers out here. This is Williams. Pick and go. Salve Regina very close now. Just about a meter. Trying to crash in is Kistler. Good defense by Loyola. Holding that line, but it's tough. Phase after phase.
Little 50-50 pass there. Could be trouble. Lost about 3 meters on that one.
And it looks like Loyola has counter up, but I think coming back to a high tackle. It was about a minute ago. 3.5 minutes to play.
Let's see if he decides to go quick. Loyola's got to get back to the goal line.
Take it quickly.
Penalty goal doesn't do any good here. Scrum isn't that effective. Takes it himself.
Go and go, trying to knot it down.
Held up. I think this is an advantage to Loyola. It's going to be a 5-meter scrum to Salve Regina. If they can weather this 3 minutes, if they can get this turnover, which is feasible, I don't know. We'll see. Interesting development.
Usually setting a scrum takes about a half a minute. We are under 3 minutes to play. Salve Regina trying to find the try zone and retake the lead in this match.
Both fan bases on the edge of their seats.
Look at that push from Loyola. Salve Regina goes short side. They're back in there again, knocking on the door. Short side.
Really good defense from Loyola.
I think that was Williams trying to jump over. Pick and go by a forward. Over in the corner. Is he in? Is that Ty Willett? Driven back there by Loyola's defense. Now they're going to release to the backs, trying to get it out here. If they can get their hands on the ball. O'Connor. And he's going to find the try zone. Kyle O'Connor dots it down in the corner. For Salve Regina, they take the lead 27-26 with under 2 minutes to play.
So difficult to defend that long inside your 5 meters, and Loyola had great defense for about 6 phases. Just the speed of O'Connor, he just able to sneak through that small gap and dot it down for the 1-point lead prior to the kick. Loyola still has some time, and we saw that they can score quick.
But Joe Goff is going to take as much time as he can before trying this conversion, milk some more seconds off the clock.
I believe it's 9. They're allowed 90 seconds to kick the conversion, which could take it down.
Could take us down almost to triple zeros. Under a minute on the clock.
May have one more restart.
Referee may have different time in his pocket. He may have stopped it at some point, and the field clock did not see it. So 30 seconds to play. And Joe Goff about to attempt this conversion. And the kick is going to be wide. Salve has got a 1-point lead, and we're probably going to have one more possession.
It's also very exhausting to defend that long 5 meters in. So let's see if they have any gas in the tank. One more shot at this. 0's on the clock. Next stoppage is the last stoppage. Penalty kick wins it.
Barbosa is able to control it for Salve Regina.
See if they just get possession and kick it out.
And we've got a penalty against Loyola. They were in the ruck. They were trying to steal it. You Can't blame for that.
Nope, got to get everything you can. Good referees. Now it'll be over, tap it, kick it, game.
That is the final whistle. Salve Regina wins it 27-26 over Loyola. I tell you, that was a great match, a real entertaining one to watch. Couple lead changes, couple momentum shifts, great crowd. You couldn't ask for anything better.
No, and congratulations to the NSCRO National Event. Third place goes to Salve Regina, and in fourth place in the country, over 300 teams, is Loyola. There's nothing to be hang your head. I know they're disappointed right now, but the effort was there. They played superbly in this second match and just ran into a good team. And every team is great at this level, but they should hang their heads high, and congratulations to Salve Regina.
So Salve Regina is going to take some silverware back to Rhode Island as they beat Loyola by a final score of 27-26. That's a wrap on the third place match. NSCRO would like to thank its sponsors: Penn Mutual Life Insurance, Rhino Rugby, Impact Mouthguards, Go Play Sports Tours, and the new combined visionary institution, Jefferson. The NSCRO National Championship match will be coming your way at noon. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with you soon.
You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows. And neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life. Leaders have a vision for the future. They challenge the status quo. And they have a plan to reach their goals. What's your plan? With Penn Mutual by your side, the possibilities are endless. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Jerseys, jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and logos, your color. Next, sponsor from Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com. University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys.
You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows. And neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life. Leaders have a vision for the future. They challenge the status quo. And they have a plan to reach their goals. What's your plan? With Penn Mutual by your side, the possibilities are endless. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows. And neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life. Leaders have a vision for the future. They challenge the status quo. And they have a plan to reach their goals. What's your plan? With Penn Mutual by your side, the possibilities are endless. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows, and neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life. Leaders have a vision for the future. They challenge the status quo. And they have a plan to reach their goals. What's your plan? With Penn Mutual by your side, the possibilities are endless. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.
You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows, and neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
Welcome back to the National Small College Rugby Organization's broadcast of the 2018 Champions Cup, the Men's National Championship Weekend. We are broadcasting live from the Lupo Family Field on the campus of Life University in Marietta, Georgia. It's time for the national championship match between Iowa Central Community College and the defending national champions, the Claremont Colleges of California. I'm Craig Dekshinex alongside with Matt Robinette, and we will be bringing the action to you. Matt, we got a real intriguing matchup today for the national championship. On the one hand, you've got an Iowa Central team who has scored 100 points or more in every game throughout this tournament, while on the other hand, you have Claremont Colleges, the team that is the defending national champions and plays a more deliberate and defensive game.
Yeah, and we'll get into the lineups in just a minute, but you're right. It should be a great end to this national championship event, which started back in the fall for many of these teams in league play, and they fought through their league to get to the regional playoffs. These teams, each four of these teams won the regions, and now they're meeting here today with Salve Regina taking the third place match and this championship match against Iowa Central Community College and the Claremont Colleges is going to be a fantastic game to determine the champion, 2018 NSCRO champion.
Well, they've got a lot to live up to. That third place match was outstanding as Salve Regina scored a try near the death to take it by 1 point over Loyola. Two teams, congratulations to both those teams on a fine season. A little background on these schools. Iowa Central Community College is located in Fort Dodge, Iowa. It was founded in 1966. They have about 5,000 students and have produced three notable MMA fighters, including John Bones Jones. As mentioned, the Tritons score a lot of points and have multiple weapons on offense. They got to the national championship match by scoring 100 or more points against Thomas More College, Xavier University, Franciscan University, and Loyola on Friday night in the semifinals. We'll have the starting lineup for Iowa Central in just a minute. Just wait till you see them move the ball. They move it with pace. Their scrum half does a great job of getting quick ball out of the breakdown, and then boom, 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 3 passes, they're out to the edge.
Iowa Central is going to start the match off almost identical to Friday's. The only change will be at the wing forward, number 7. Instead of coming off the bench, Isaiah Faliuka will be starting at the back row. His mates in the forwards are Nathan Heat, Vic Wong, Mitch Coleman-Hardy, Clayton Goddard, Vanya Sturm, Bobby Pangenti, Isaiah Faliuka, Elliot Finn. Halfbacks Richard Felton and Matt Barker, Mike Wilden, Ani Mateto, Sofiana Ben Mefta, Jabari Leopold, and Nathan Eplet.
On the other side of the ball, the Claremont Colleges, they are a consortium of 7 individual colleges, 5 undergraduate and 2 graduate. It's kind of like Oxford in England. Each college maintains its own identity and specialty, but they are able to pool facilities and resources to provide a great college experience. They are called the Stags, and they punch their return ticket to the national championship match with wins over Denver, Angelo State, and Salve Regina University in the semifinals on Friday night. They won it last year, and they're looking to make it 2 in a row.
They had to shuffle some people around, particularly in the back line, and starting at scrum half is Bobby Chu, Matty Grunling at fly half. Those two played on Friday. Matt Sill and Robbie Weisenfels are at the wings. Jeremy Seau is at the fullback. And then the centers, inside center Shane Pico, who played wing in the first match, and Brendan McDonald at outside center, who played inside. And then the front row, or the forwards, are Leaf Williams, Chris Kellaway, Frankie Reyes, Lucas Zvitek, Sam Ness, who did not play on Friday, Rodrigo Magius, Abe Asante, and Connor Lenner.
So Iowa Central kicked off, and right away we had a knock-on by Claremont. That's probably just nerves. We got a beautiful day here. It's about 61 degrees, going to get warmer as the match goes on. Probably by the end of the match it'll be 65 to 68 degrees here in Marietta, Georgia. We're going to get a look at our first scrum here, Matt, and watch Iowa Central operate. Good push there by Iowa Central. Scrum half picks it out. Watch this ball handling and running. Just the speed and pace is just so impressive. Look at that quick ball out of the ruck. Boom, boom, boom. There's a big forward running it now. Give you the name in a second. It's number 3. Look at that. Look how quick they get the ball out. It's just really amazing how quickly they can do that. If Claremont can challenge a little more in the ruck and maybe slow some things down, I think that's the only way to do it.
They're going to have to deal with that defensive line speed from Iowa Central all day long, and now Iowa gets gets them, forces a turnover, not releasing, I believe.
Deep in their own territory. That's not good.
Solid, strong defense there. Number 13 took a little shot, but he seems to be okay at this point, and they're going to go for points here. And yesterday during warm-ups, they were hitting these place kicks from 40, 42, 45 meters out. It's different, though, when you're in game. You got to catch your breath, but it is early. But should be a great match.
Take points when you can get them, and you just never know in a national championship match. You don't want to say, gosh, you don't want to look back and say, man, we should have kicked for points there. Head referee for today's match is Jim Rogers, and the ARs are Joe Burpo and Peter Chamberlain.
Matt Barker lining up the the penalty kick here. It's encouraging, right? Off the bat, Claremont colleges were under pressure, held their own, didn't give up that early try. May give up 3 points, but it's a small victory for both teams, really. Get points on the board, but prevent the try for Claremont.
Yeah, good point. And they showed some nerves early with that. And he slots it through for three with that early knock-on that gave up possession. And right away they were on their heels, and Iowa Central, took about 2 phases to operate inside the 22 of Claremont. But so Iowa Central takes early lead 3-0 with just 3.5 minutes gone in this national championship match. So when the big centers for Iowa Central get in space, they are deadly.
Very much so. Ani Matata, Sophie, and Mefta.
And we saw on the opening kickoff on Friday's semifinals, they took it straight in, almost untouched.
It's going to be a knock-on by Claremont Colleges. It's going to be a scrum to Iowa Central. See what they choose here, how Iowa Central chooses to attack. If they want to go early field position, maybe kick it ahead, or if they want to test the defense out a little bit in the isolation one-on-one kind of defense in the back line. Let's see what they do here. I saw them practicing quite a few different moves here, so they've got a lot of ways, misdirection moves in the back line. Got to win the scrum, of course, first.
Felton sets it in. Good push. 8 pulls it out the back, and they're going to go through the back. So we're going to see here. Watch them operate. Loop around. There's Barker.
3-on-1.
Caught from behind by Claremont, but look how quickly they get the ball moving. They just...
Well coached.
Yep.
Everybody's in the right place at the right time. Good up defense there. Take the space away by
Good launch
Claremont.
by Claremont. There's spread, though. They got numbers out here. Does Iowa Central. One thing we noticed on Friday in the semifinals was Claremont did not miss many tackles, and that was something that I think plagued Loyola early in that match, was all the missed tackles.
Very patient play here from Iowa Central.
So far, I've been impressed with the defense and the tackling of Claremont. They seem equal to the task, but as we know how quickly it can change, and look at that. They've earned a turnover. They've earned a penalty.
Yes, very nice turnover there from Colleges of Claremont. They had Isaiah Feliuka isolated, were able to poach the ball. He didn't release it, so penalty.
So Brendan McDonald kicks for territory into touch, where Claremont will have a line out just about 30 meters out from the try line. Coleman Hardy. Here they go, coming out this way. Sticking with their forwards.
The scrum half passes are becoming more accurate here on this series.
Yep, you're exactly right. Still a little bit behind, but getting better. Well, miscommunication there, and we're going to have a knock-on.
I think we're coming back to a high tackle penalty on the opposite side. no advantage was gained, and it didn't gain a tactical or territorial advantage, so it'll come back to the high tackle penalty. Claremont colleges are doing well to force ICCC to work through phases. It's not their one-up tackling is strong. So Iowa just chooses to go with the line-out option here. I believe this will be our first line-out of the match.
I think you're right. Barker kicks to touch after the penalty, the delayed high tackle call, and they're going to have a 5-meter line-out is Iowa Central.
They've got a lot of options here. They can bring it down and drive. They can peel someone front towards the thrower or the back. A lot of different options and ideas.
Well, almost uncontested. They looked like they were going to set up the ball, but it was a feint, actually.
Saw them practicing that move where they bring the ball down. Everybody sets like they're going to maul, and it probably is an option play to maul depending on what they do, or if that channel opens up. Popped it out to I believe it was Mitch Coleman Hardy with the try on the outside.
So this is going to be a difficult conversion all the way on the far touchline.
So what
Barker's
this
been good so
does,
far.
Craig, is now as the score grows and the gap grows, it's nearly impossible to run the keep away game. You've got to start opening it up. What that does to Iowa Central, or for Iowa Central, it gives them the opportunity to really open up and attack in different ways and force errors. And then that's really where they pounce. They make teams pay for a knock-on. They take advantage of the advantage.
And the conversion is good from a very difficult angle. 31-6 is your score, as we're just over 10 minutes to play in the first half of this national championship match. Well, Claremont a little slower up to midfield. I think halftime can't come too soon for them, but they'd like to get some more points before that.
Well, that's the catch-22, right? You want to keep them to force them to run their phases, but you got to defend all those phases.
Kick fielded by Ben Mefta. And here Iowa Central goes. Drop ball, did not hurt them. Felton with a carry there. Box kick by Barker. Fielded by Weisenfels. And he kicks it back. And the chase is on. Fielded by Epplett. Oof. Stiff arm to Grundling. And crossfield kick. Interesting choice here. Looked like the Iowa Central players were not ready for that. Communication has definitely been lacking. They were sort of surprised the kick came, whereas on Friday they were ready for it and they were running before the kick happened.
Everything increases here. The defense speed, offensive speed. You're in the championship match of a national event. Both teams are very good.
Connor Lehner sidesteps one tackler, gets some more meters. This is Asante. Nice low, slow ruck there. Oh, unfortunately.
So what he did there was he sealed the ball in, so he can't. You can touch the ground, the person on the ground. You just can't anchor yourself to him with your shoulders.
So that was the penalty, I believe. I believe that was Bobby Chewy. He was trying to get extra low, scrum half, forming a one-man ruck.
I think if there was a...
he was going up against Victor Wong. Probably got 100 pounds on him.
I think if there was a tailwind, they would have gone from points there, but the wind is a little bit in their face right now.
They kick for touch instead. They will have a line out about 30 meters out. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Iowa Central leading at 31-6. Well, Claremont challenged better there, and the ball went backwards. Can't say it was a clean take. There was a fake there. think we had a crossing. Yeah, we've got interference. Looked like it was at Finn and Faliuka. They miscommunicated there. Ended up bumping into each other, and so got an interference call. Brendan McDonald kicks for touch, and looks like Claremont's going to have a line out just about 3-4 meters into Iowa Central territory.
Ball bounced around a bit in that line out, but it was won and well taken by Claremont Colleges. Ref takes a small tumble, and we're back to the open play.
Asante couldn't handle the ball. That's the whistle, but I think we're going back to an earlier penalty.
Was knocked on in the line out initially by ICCC, so it'll be a scrum to Claremont Colleges.
6.5 minutes in the first half.
Their line out seems to be an effective attack platform for Claremont. They've really done well limiting possession to Iowa Central.
Trying to starve them of that, and I mean, don't get us wrong. Iowa Central still got 31 points,
right?
But they. Finds his flanker. That's Rodrigo Mejias. Good patient phases here by Claremont. I think we have an intentional knock on. Yes, we are. Jabari Leopold's one thing to try to intercept it and drop it. He just swatted it down. That's going to be. And we've got a penalty.
No, it's a knock on, I believe.
Oh, sorry. Heard the whistle right after a player was tackled. He did not.
It's one thing to see it. It's another thing to execute it. And Iowa Central is well trained, well coached, and execute at a high level.
Wilden did a great job. Just let the play develop. As you mentioned, the defense was committing so many people to Mateto and Ben Mefta, and you have to do that because you have to respect them. But you always have to remember the ball carrier. So the kick is good. It is 38-6 with 2 minutes to play in the first half.
I want to just say that both of these coaches made it a point to say how grateful they are for their assistants. I don't know all of their names, but these programs don't get to this level without great organization and leadership from the head coach, but also all the time, energy, hours, money sometimes that assistant coaches put into it. So congratulations to not just the players making this event, but coaches and assistant coaches. And to that fact, school administration for the support given to all these programs.
You're exactly right. And the sport of rugby needs more programs on both the men's and women's side to help grow it. And, most of the growth in rugby is at the small college level.
There's a lot of opportunity for small colleges, so I encourage you, if you are a student at a small college or if you're at a community college, go to nscro.org, find out how you can become a member.
So Claremont back to work. We are under a minute to go. They had some patient phases going, then a kick was deflected and went up in the air, and they maintained possession again. They get over midway. They get over halfway field.
It just takes so much time and so much energy, and you're down by 32 points, and at some point you're just not going to be able to play this tight game.
Nice strong run again.
Vanya Sturm did his best to hold him up and create that turnover, but just not able to.
Crossfield kick fielded by Leopold, and here's Epplett. And he tries to kick it forward, but he miskicked it, and it goes out into touch right at midfield where we're going to have a line out.
He shifted it up on us. He's got the mullet rocking, but he went mohawk mullet today. It's a tough look to carry off.
The mohawk it?
The mohawk it. But if
actually, because he was outside the 22, his kick, because it went straight out, he had to we go back to the spot of the kick where Claremont will have a line out. The clock on the field has reached triple zeros. Referee has the official time, but this is likely the last possession. Goes over everybody, but there was Frankie Reyes to bring it down for Claremont, and he's still going. Nice drive there. Claremont's got set up either way.
Zach Heffernan on the take.
They're going to go to their backs, a strong side.
Nice shifty running there.
That was by Grundling. Strong run by Mejias. Oh, low pass was knocked on, but we play on because Iowa Central has it. And, oh, this could be trouble. There we go. It's Wilden again.
Could be his fourth, I think, on the day, and that's what they do to you. They take advantage of your mistakes.
Set up once again by Ben Mefta. He had the wheels, and then he drew in two defenders, dumped it off to Wilden, who did the rest. 43-6. And this will, after the conversion, will likely have the halftime whistle.
Mike Wilden, you know, one of the hardest things to do is finish in this game, and he's finished every opportunities he's gotten. Ben Mafta, Matata, they're setting him up, and he's giving them the trust and faith in him that I can support your work. Stretches the lead right before halftime to substantial lead, but I guarantee you they're going to come out in the second half. They're not going to not come play, and they're going to come out and be ready to go.
And the conversion is good. There's the halftime whistle. Your score is Iowa Central 45 and Claremont College's 6. NSCRO would like to thank its sponsors for bringing you today's matches. What does life insurance have to do with rugby? With solid preparation, coaching, and fitness, Penn Mutual can help you tackle the financial opportunities and challenges life throws at you in the same way you face them on the pitch. As one of the oldest and fastest-growing life insurance companies in America, we're here to be your teammate and support you along your journey in life. Learn how Penn Mutual can help you live life with confidence by visiting pennmutual.com/rugby. Penn Mutual, your game plan for insuring life. Rhino Rugby is the official NSCRO equipment and ball supplier. NSCRO thanks Rhino Rugby for their support of small college rugby by providing the Rhino Vortex Elite Match Ball and referee jerseys. To outfit your team with equipment, apparel, and balls that facilitate improved performance, go to rhinorugby.com. Impact Mouth Guards provides custom-fit dental-grade mouth guards direct from the lab that produce guards for many dentists throughout the United States. Impact Mouth Guards are crafted with BPA-free dental-grade materials. For more information, go to impactmouthguards.com. Go Play Sports Tours, a division of ACIS, is a travel partner of NSCRO. Go Play offers the world's best international training programs that combine the thrill of playing at the highest level with rugby cultural exchange programs for all levels. For more information, go to acis.com/goplay/rugby. Take your team to new places. Philadelphia University and Thomas Jefferson University have integrated to create one visionary institution, Jefferson. Jefferson offers athletic training education as an expedited 5-year bachelor/master's health science and athletic training program. For more information, go to eastfalls.jefferson.edu/athletic training. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the second half shortly.
There we go. They didn't wait around. They got there and did it.
Great job by Kellaway, and of course being in good communication with his line-out pack.
Good cover
inside the
defense.
22.
Good cover defense there from Iowa Central.
Pick and go. That's Mejias, and he's still going. Good work. Low pass. Asante could not handle it. He knocks it on. Iowa Central's going to survive.
Just those little mistakes, and we saw them really make a small error down at the end of the first half with a little knock on taken the other way. Down here, and it's hard, right? I understand that it's tiring and exhausting, but you got to keep your head and you got to do the fundamental things correctly. Like in that instance, the scrum half stood up, so the ball went torpedo to the ground. Very hard to field that.
Felton sets it in for Iowa Central. Good even scrum. Box kick. Fielded by Grundling. Sidesteps one. Iowa Central trying to hold him up. They're driving him back and probably going to drive him to touch. They do. Great job by the defense. Looked like they were going to take it quickly. They decided not to. They're going to set up for a traditional line out.
Richard Felton was calling for that quick ball. No need at this point. Just get back into the system.
Vic Wong to take the throw for Iowa Central.
They do need to clean some things up. Good defensive line speed in the back line. Just a couple missed tackles.
Elliott Finn with a strong run.
No, it's going to be a penalty. Did not release the ball. When you're tackled, you got to release the ball. You can't hold on to it. Referee wasn't held on the ground, but he was tackled, so therefore you got to release it.
McDonald to kick for touch again. Almost the exact same spot, just outside the 22, where Claremont will go to work again. I think they need to come away with some points here. They need to get some belief back.
Little shoe repair going on.
Taken quickly and short. Trying to release their backs. Missed pass. Asante being driven back. And it looks like Iowa Central has counter-ruck. They've stolen it.
And they now have advantage.
Box kick was blocked. So that'll be a knock-on.
That was wide open. If Richard Felton was able to get that box kick off, there was no coverage back there. It was good effort from that frontline defense to knock that ball down. Not much action from Iowa Central early in the second half. They haven't had too much possession, but they've gotten quite a few penalties. Been in their half the entire half thus far.
Yeah, one good run by Finn was derailed by a penalty for not releasing the ball. And Claremont had it again. So 6.5 minutes gone in the second half. Iowa Central still leads at 45-6. And they're going to work with their, here we go. Here's Mateto. Offloads to Finn. To Wilden. And they're going to work again. Getting close. Goddard with the carry. Looks the scrum half is calling us forwards. They're going to do some pick and goes here. They're getting good go forward each time. They're gaining a meter on every phase. Talk about how tiring it is to play defense, especially against these big forwards. the forward pack of Iowa Central. Good, strong runners. Nathan Heath.
Goddard. Smallest second row in the field. And the
Skip
wide
pass
open.
way out. And they find Ani Mateto, and he is in for 5 more. Well, that's what they do. They suck you in, then they've got the skill to get a quick pass, about a 30-yard pass right in the hands of Mateto.
That's
He
it,
dots it
Craig.
down the corner.
Great point. And, that started deep in Iowa Central's territory on a backline move, basically kind of a dummy switch, and then back in, opened up the gap. But Claremont Colleges, we've seen Iowa Central take that to the house every time. Claremont Colleges did a great job to work back, make them work through phases to get eventuality that came to a try, but they made them work for it.
So Barker is going to attempt another conversion from the touch line. He's done very well, converted several of them so far today.
I want to remind everybody to stick around. About 10 minutes after this match is over, we'll have the award ceremony right here on the field, the Lupo Family Field here at Life University. So stick around afterwards, but let's finish watching 32 great minutes of rugby.
So the conversion attempt was wide. So the score is Iowa Central 50 and Claremont Colleges 6. Grunling kicks it deep. Misjudged by Felton, but he's going to touch it down in the zone. We'll have a 22-meter drop. And it's going to come
A little bit
into
strong.
touch.
So it went directly into touch, so it'll go back to a line out to the Claremont Colleges on the 22. Or a scrum where in the center.
What would you? Well, looks like Claremont's going to do a scrum in the middle. I was going to say, which would you rather do?
I would choose scrum. It gives me a lot more options. Takes away 8 of their players, so I can do some more ISO stuff. And depending on how the defense lines up or responsibilities that Claremont Colleges have here, I like running 8, 9, 15 on this. 8-man pick, pop to 9, 15 comes over and helps. And if you see over here, they've got the numbers advantage if they can do that.
Claremont has load up left side, but here comes Chewy this way. Oh, excuse me, that's Jeremy Seow. Well, Iowa Central was able to reverse it, and they're going the other way. Good fight in there. Really impressed with Connor Lehner's play on the day. Nathan Heath with a strong run for Iowa Central. They're going to come short side. This is Mateto, and he does a long, high kick. Grundling with it. He's going to kick it back. Stays in, bounces. Falyuka with it, and then Felton did a little chip kick, and the chase is on. And, wisely touched down by Jeremy Seow, but he went right on the ball and just got the wind knocked out of him. Just, it hits you right in the stomach, right in the solar plexus, and it's just like taking a gut punch.
Yeah, knocks the wind right out of you, but notice Iowa Central player Richard Felton immediately lending assistance to his opponent. That's rugby, teamwork. They're fighting their hearts out to win this match, but the respect for each other is amazing. I'm actually getting chills watching them help one another.
For the latest NSCRO news, be sure to visit nscro.org. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube. NSCRO creates a great small college rugby experience for all involved, players, coaches, and fans. NSCRO, the home of small college rugby in America.
And Seow's okay. Just needed to catch his breath, and we're getting ready to go.
So Grundling kicks it high. Miscommunication there. It bounces, but Iowa Central is able to corral it. Nice open field tackle by Lehner again. Left field cross kick from Felton.
You're going to get so few opportunities, and that mistake there, you've got to pounce on it. Nobody a
little razzle-dazzle there by Grundling. Trying to do something different. Leopold had a little trouble corralling it, but the ball went backwards, so he's still on his feet. Nice tackle by Lehner.
He's isolated.
Good work rate by Claremont on defense. And Mateto kicks it again. Wilden chasing it down. Grundling gathers it. Nice move. He comes short side. He's got some help here. Tried to do the behind the back sevens pass.
I think Iowa Central is trying to force it a little bit to Mateto. We've seen now 2 times along the near sideline here. They had opportunity to move their forwards with the ball, but they forced it out to Mateto, and he's had very few options but to kick it downfield.
Wong with the line out. Challenged well. Wong ends up with it. Show and go by Coleman Hardy.
Numbers.
Quick ball, quick recycling, skip pass, and here we go. We're off. Epplett with it now. Nice tackle. Oh, but I think
now this
it was a dump tackle.
A card. It could be a red.
Yeah.
It's going to be very hard for me to see from this angle if it's red or yellow, but it's going to be something. Looks like it is a red, but I can't tell. Maybe you can see it a little better. So it looks like the winger, Robbie Weisenfels, is escorted off the field. He's done at least for 10 minutes, potentially for the day. Iowa Central has a one-man advantage.
26 minutes to play in the second half. Iowa Central leading 50-6. Well, an uncontested lineup almost dropped, but, yep, they are calling it not throwing the ball straight. So Claremont, I think, is going to elect a scrum here. Sorry, it was
I think it was knocked on in the line out. Oh, not straight.
Yeah, but then he made the motion for the line out, or for knock on. Regardless, Claremont College is scrumming inside their own 22, looking to relieve some pressure.
Subtle move there. They put Mateto here at wing to field this kick.
Pulled out of the back, Connor Lehner. Nice strong run. Oh, if they could have recycled that quicker, they had numbers. Allowed Iowa Central's defense to spread and cover the field. But Lehner's move had them on their heels. And we got a whistle. Well, and referee's calling for 10 more. I believe there was dissent on the part of Iowa Central player who was dinged for the infraction. So this plays into Claremont's hands where they're going to be able to relieve some pressure. But then a mistake there. Grundling not able to find touch, and Iowa Central has it again, and they got numbers over here in space. Epplett trying to go through everybody. Staying short side. Mateto. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Picks up 6 more meters. Well, Faliuka was hit by, I think it was Lehner and Mejias. Actually, it was Mejias. Out wide to Leopold. He's fast. He's shifty. Nice tackle by Asante. And quick ball out of the ruck again. Difference in the tackle there and then the one that was the dump tackle was that he wrapped him and he didn't drive him in.
Has to go to head and shoulders, neck and shoulders. Little knock on there by Iowa Central, so it'll be a scrum to Claremont.
So the chase was on. Matt Sill and Ani Mateto were chasing it down. And it looks like Mateto was dinged for the knock-on, or not dinged, he was called for the knock-on. And it looks like Piagentina's day is over, as is Ben Mefta. So we've got some new folks in. We'll try to get the names and numbers for you. I believe Noah Dahl came on for Iowa Central. Good even scrum. Claremont.
And Leopold Hennebert.
Strong run by McDonald.
Excuse me. Jordan Sanderson.
Mejias with a strong run. And Sickinger looks like he has moved to scrum half for Claremont. Strong run there by Frankie Reyes. Short side. Grunling. Offloads. Good run there by Sickinger. And that was Kai Glencross for Claremont with a run. Good clear out by Coleman Hardy. But Claremont doing good work. And just as I say that, they turn the ball over in the ruck. And here comes Iowa Central. Boy, they're so good. Wow. How quickly things change. Jabari Leopold with the try. Set up by Mateto.
Greg, Claremont colleges have to work so hard on defense that they're leaving only one person back to cover kicks, right? They need all 14, or they would if they could, 15 in the defensive line to stop this forward attack from Iowa Central, which exposes them to those chip-over kicks. Now, it turned out they're fielding them well, and they're really good, particularly Matty Grunling. He's got a nice, quick feet, and he's able to make the first defender miss, but it just puts them under a huge amount of pressure. Meanwhile, defensively, they're working so hard and expending so much energy that one mistake, bang, bang, around the corner.
We're almost at the midway point of the second half. And Iowa Central is up 57-6. Iowa Central is so good and so quick to begin with, but when you're in your offensive set and all of a sudden you get counter-rucked and you're set up on offense as opposed to defense, and Iowa Central goes short side to their big centers and their wing, and it was two passes. It was a quick skip pass to Mateto, who then offloaded to Leopold, and he did the rest with his feet.
They make you defend the entire field. 100 meters, 70 meters. You've got to defend every inch of this field against Iowa Central. And now we get back to it, and here we go. They're forwards on the attack. And Claremont colleges are exhausted, but they're doing good right now to get their line covered. So we'll see how it goes. It looks like a box kick or some sort of kick here.
Well, Grunling has knocked it on, not able to handle it. I think he was surprised to see so much space in front. There was no chase on that.
Yeah, and that might be an indicator of a little bit of fatigue on Iowa's side, too. So there could be opportunity here for Claremont.
Leopold Hennebert is in the match now for Iowa Central.
So I did get it right. No, he's wearing 19, so Jordan Sanderson. Was he wearing 18 or 19? Oh, okay, he's on the wing. So they took out Mike Wilden, who had a stellar game.
Yeah, 4 tries.
Finished So he's up there in the MVP discussion right now.
Well, midfield, center field scrum, this could be dangerous. Iowa Central, of course, they load up the left side, so they pretty much telegraphed where they were going. But we got a forward pass, and Claremont is going to gain possession.
So on that particular move, they had two options. Fly half had two options. He had 15 Nathan Eplett coming in at an angle, very hard running. He could give it to him tight or dummy him through and not give it to him and have an outside flow out here. Just turned out it was a little bit forward pass. Be a scrum to Claremont Colleges.
See if we can get you some sound of the scrum. Loop around. Show and go twice by Grundling. Short side. This is Justin Blanks and Phipps. And they've earned a penalty. So they're going to be able to get some more meters if they kick to touch. They do, and they will have a line out outside the 22, a few paces, maybe 5 meters. 17 minutes to play in this national championship final. Iowa Central leads it. I think it's 57-6.
Seems a little bit of confusion there on Claremont Colleges on what the move is.
That's the second whistle from the referee telling Mejias he needs to either be in the line out or not. If you're not in, you need to get back.
He'll give Iowa the opportunity to match the numbers. Rodney
Deep
Hinton.
throw goes over everybody. It's on the deck. Can't see who's going to come up with it, but it looks like Claremont's going to maintain possession. Marcus Curl.
Subs now are going to play a role in this match.
I think the referee missed a little knock on there, but we play on. This is Andrew Segra. And he's going to find the try-zone in the corner. Claremont Colleges 5 more points. Wow, Andrew Segre, he stayed short side. I think he surprised everybody, and he's got fresh legs. He was able to run past a couple players and drag the last one in with him.
Yeah, really great run there. He had a good angle on it, and he didn't try to set someone else up. He just kept his legs churning, and he was going to go score that ball. It was a good set for Claremont Colleges. Something they needed, build their confidence up a bit, get some positives going. Maybe, not just keep away from Iowa, but keep away with points. That's the best way to do it.
Difficult conversion attempt for Grundling on the far touch line. We'll see how he handles this.
Bench getting unloaded now for Iowa Central, and I'm sure for Claremont Colleges. Isaiah Faliuka off the field.
Well, looks like he came up just short. He had the line, but it was just about a yard short. So it remains 57-11 in favor of Iowa Central. 15 minutes to play.
Noah Dahl in the match. We're in 21. Caleb Moroy in the match. We're in 22.
Nice take by Zach Heffernan for Iowa Central.
Rodney Hinton on the tackle.
Mejias. Good job
Rodney
there.
on the poach attempt. Hinton got the turnover via penalty, not releasing.
Good work in there, Rodney Hinton.
Second half subs bringing some energy to this match for both teams, where you saw the try scorer for Claremont Colleges off the bench, and now a turnover forced, but missed.
Well,
touch.
Barker tried to kick it in touch, but he was unsuccessful, so Claremont's going to come away with it. Yeah, I think we're going to have a knock on. We are. Thought they were going to catch a break there.
Yep, it's difficult under pressure, long game. 15, 12 minutes left. Be a tall order for a comeback for this margin, but who knows?
Good even scrum. Felton's got such great service for Iowa Central. His first pass is usually just right on the mark, and the connection between Felton and Barker, just starts that offense so well. Oh, intercepted by Grunling. He's off to the races, and I think he knew that he was not going to beat everybody, so he decided to chip it ahead, wait for support. He corrals it himself. And a pick-and-go attempt by the player from Claremont, and he knocked it on.
Very heads-up play there from Grunwald to pop that kick forward, and you never know, rugby balls bounce weird ways, and that took a Claremont College's bounce, and they were able to secure it, just not able to capitalize.
Kai Glencross was the player who could not pick it cleanly out of the ruck. And so we have a knock on. We have another scrum.
Watch the
Iowa
blind
Central.
side here. Okay, so scrum half goes over there, so they'll probably come strong. Dummy, miss.
And miss
Errant
pass.
pass. Miss tackle.
Hennebert with the run there. Wisely, he thought about offloading, but realized he had more chance of something going wrong.
Elliot Finn with a big run right up the middle.
Wong with it. Nice tackle by Heffernan and Glencross. Block kick. Lehner with some more good work. We've called his name a lot for positive reasons. We've got a high tackle being called. So Iowa Central, despite being under pressure inside their 22, is going to be able to relieve some here. Looks like Mateto is going to kick for touch. And he does find touch.
Impressive kick. He does it all on the field. Defense, offense, setting up teammates.
And with that short field and that tough angle, he was still able to get it past midfield with that kick to touch. Iowa Central will have a line out with 10.5 minutes to play.
That said, Claremont Colleges have buttoned him up pretty well. He hasn't.
He's been provider, but
he's made his noise, no doubt about it. But it's been a team effort. It hasn't been one person for Iowa Central. Nice line out.
Yep, nice, cleanly taken. Nice tackle by Mejias, but then he took a knee in the back of the head. Good work by the Claremont defense. You had Epplett dancing along the line, trying to stay in.
Not only does he have a mullet, it's in the shape of an arrow.
The Mohawked arrow. Jeremy Seau, good work on defense there to take him into touch.
Good to see Medias up on his feet. He took a shot there.
Yeah, it was inadvertent. Players running by just as he sat up and took a knee in the head. It was a good thing he had the scrum cap on, actually. Good work. Oh, that was good, quick ball across. Nice, clean passes. And then, unfortunately, Blanks and Phipps could not hang on to it, and it goes into touch. Actually, we're going to call a knock on first before it went into touch. So we're going to have a scrum down to Iowa Central. 9 minutes to play. Iowa Central still leading 57-11.
Okay, centers, notice how they're aligned tight. It's an interesting thing, alignment, so I'm guessing there's going to be lots of movement here.
And you've got a knock on. We got a delay call. It's going to be picked up by Nick Abreu.
Well, I think that Richard Felton was as excited as I was for that backline move. He just forgot to catch the ball. Wanted to get that move going.
So, midfield, center field scrum for Claremont. Under 8 minutes to play here.
I want to thank everybody for joining us today. It's been a wonderful weekend of rugby between small college rugby, D1A, pro rugby, and the MLR. Be sure to check out South Africa against Wales up in D.C. early June. And mostly congratulations to all 4 of these teams. They are the top 4 teams in the country, no question about that. They should all be proud of their efforts, whatever the outcome. There's only going to be one champion. But everybody should go home knowing they played at a champion level.
They certainly did, and that third-place match was about as exciting as they come. 27-26 was the final. Lead changes, momentum shifts, but at the end of the day, just a great match and great for small college rugby.
Yeah, and that semifinal between Claremont and Salve Regina was a hotly contested match. And to see Loyola come back today and play the way they did. But right now, this is all about the Claremont colleges and especially Iowa Central, who are going to win the national championship.
So Iowa Central the ball was bouncing around. They didn't seem to have anything organized, so wisely Felton just kicks it for touch to relieve some pressure. They're giving up possession, but they'll live to fight another day. 6.5 minutes to play here. They've got the game well in hand.
I was talking with Iowa Central's coach yesterday before their semifinal match, and, obvious nerve. Everybody was nervous. You never know. You get to this level. But he was so humble in that he wanted to just mention his assistant coaches, but he definitely wanted to thank the administration as well.
Strong run by Kai Glencross. Claremont had something good going, but it went into touch, and Iowa Central takes it quickly, sends it back to Epplett, who does a clearance kick over everybody. But Grunling back to corral it, looking up, seeing where his support is, seeing where the space is. Good run there by Segre. The try score in the corner, and that was Kellaway. Love seeing this fight from Claremont, right? They know they're not going to win, but they're still fighting. They're still plugging away, still trying to make something happen. Nick Abreu couldn't handle that. Ball goes into touch again. But it did bounce before, so we have a knock on. 5 minutes to play.
I also spoke with the coach from Loyola and the coach from Claremont and the coach from Salve Regina, and the commitment that everyone has to small college rugby and growing it and making it the best thing possible. It's everyone working together to ensure rugby continues, to ensure small college rugby flourishes as Mateto is off the field. And going to wind up the game here shortly, but much thanks to all the administration, all the coaches, players, everybody who's bought into the vision of small college rugby.
Well said.
Be sure to tune in again at the CRCs for the NSCRO Sevens Championships, first weekend in June. That'll be another great event where Iowa Central, you'll see them in that event as well.
You'll probably see a lot of these players. Well, we've got a line break here for Iowa Central looking to add more points, and they've got support. It's Epplett. Try to stay in bounds. I think we're calling a knock on. The crowd was yelling. They thought he was out. I couldn't see from our angle, but I know Epplett was walking that tightrope again.
Great line break from Leopold Hennebert. Support was there. Claremont did well to push him to the sideline.
Jack Pierce on for Iowa Central now. Lines up in the back row. Excuse me, he's a second row player. Not sure who he replaced. And here comes Claremont again. Well, Jeremy Seau couldn't handle the bullet pass from Grundling. I don't think he was expecting it. He looked like he faked once and looked like he was going to do a skip pass, and I don't think Seau was ready for it. So he knocks it on. We're going to have a center field scrum just inside the 22 for Iowa Central. 2.5 minutes to play. Iowa Central looking to add to their lead, 57-11. But I think, Claremont College is the only team to keep Iowa Central from triple digits.
Look for the 8 pick here, but the scrum half goes to that side, and they do a little left shoulder, so they'll probably come to the strong side.
Good call there. 8 picks from the back. They kept it attached, and they were walking it down for a while. He's still on his feet. Good, strong run by Finn.
Try scored.
And we got another try in the corner.
Ben Holman, number 16. That'll be their 9th try on the day. Pretty impressive in a championship match. Eclipsed 60 points.
Well, look at that. As possible. Look at that shot of the Claremont players.
Yeah.
Right? They're still talking. They're still together. They know they're not going to win this match, but they still got a lot of heart, a lot of character. They believe in each other. Great to see.
I believe that try may have been scored by Leopold Hennebert.
So Barker's conversion is good, 64-11, and we are under a minute to play here. And look at Claremont, still hustling up to the line. Love to see it.
One more opportunity to play and cap this 15's season off.
And don't forget, they're the defending national champions. They have represented themselves, their school, their parents, their coaches very, very well in earning their return trip here and putting up, a heck of a fight against this extremely talented Iowa Central team. Taken cleanly by Goddard. Wong with it. Shrugs off 2, 3. Finally taken down by Mejias. And we've got something. Referee want to talk to the captain.
Red card.
Red card to Jeremy Seau. There was some. I think he stepped on the back of Wong. I don't know if it was intentional or not. Referee thought it was, so he's sent off the field. And Iowa Central kicks into touch, and that might be our final whistle.
Well, the scoreboard operator. The referee has the official time, and he has stopped it several times to chat with players for injury, so there may be up to a couple minutes remaining.
Nice take. Iowa Central looking for more. They got numbers over here. Look at this. Little chip kick. And it looked like Grundling just chased it down and knocked it out.
That's it.
And that's the triple whistle of the finals. Your final score, Iowa Central 64, Claremont College's 11. Hey, what can you say? Just a incredible performance by Iowa Central. They've been the class of this level all year long, scoring 100 points in every playoff match up until this one, and they were dominant once again.
Yeah, to each of these teams, Loyola taking 4th place, Salve, Regina 3rd, Claremont College's runner-up, and our national champions for the NSCRO 15s National Championship, Iowa Central Community College. They're going to take this trophy back to Iowa, hopefully display it somewhere proud so the entire school can see it, the administration, the coaches, and most importantly, the players. It's a high-flying brand of rugby, very exciting to watch. They execute it well. They've got great athletes, and just well-earned. And congratulations to our NSCRO 2018 national champion, Iowa Central Community College.
And congratulations also to Claremont Colleges for their performance. They've got a great program going. I have no doubt they'll be back in the hunt next year. I'd like to thank our cameraman and producer, Jesse Miller, for bringing this broadcast to you. We'd also like to thank Jamie Pendergast and Rosalind Chow of Life University for hosting us at the Lupo Family Field, an incredible rugby facility here in suburban Atlanta. And I'd like to thank Steve Cohen and Jeannie Feliciano of NSCRO for organizing the event. From Matt Robinette, I'm Craig Dekschnex. Thanks for joining us this weekend. We look forward to seeing everyone next year. We're going to stay right here and bring you the pictures of the trophy presentation and the declaration of the MVP.
Hi, Steve. Speak up.
Hello? Hello? Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Is it on?
RF4. RF3.
Good afternoon. It's funny, I have to look down to see what my name is. But I am Steve Cohen, the president and founder of NSCRO. Thank you. With me today are Kevin Phillipson, Jeremy Treese, somewhere nearby, Matt and Robinette. All three of those gentlemen play key roles in NSCRO today and in the future. Thank you, gentlemen. Let me start this ceremony by asking you a question. What is rugby tough? Whether you are here in person or been watching the live streaming, you witnessed a fantastic display of athleticism and rugby skills at this outstanding rugby facility. Let us salute these fine student athletes who gave their all this weekend and showed us what Rugby Tough is all about. Players, I ask you to thank your fans, school, and all those who supported you in reaching your goal to be amongst the best small college rugby clubs in America. Rugby is a wonderful sport that holds sportsmanship on and off the field. It is in ways the perfect sport to foster the growth and development of young adults who, as student athletes, work hard to make themselves and others proud of their accomplishments. As a legendary basketball coach, John Wooden once said, "To be part of something special is a privilege." I know I feel privileged to be part of collegiate rugby. I hope you do too. It is now time to honor these outstanding student athletes for their accomplishments in reaching their preseason goals. First, let me thank those who helped make this weekend possible. Jamie Pendergast and Rosalind Chow for bringing NSCRO to Life University and the Life University Women's Rugby Club, our hosts this weekend. The Penn Mutual Life Insurance Company, the top sponsor of NSCRO, and all of our championships. Learn how Penn Mutual is committed to collegiate rugby and also helping you achieve life's possibilities by visiting pennmutual.com/rugby. Yeah. Thank you, Penn Mutual. We thank Rhino Rugby, the official NSCRO equipment and ball supplier. We thank them for the support of small college rugby by providing the Rhino Vortex Elite and referee jerseys. To outfit your team with equipment, apparel, and balls that facilitate improved performance, please visit rhinorugby.com. We also thank the web streaming production provided by Jesse Miller up on the tower. Thank you, Jesse. We also would like to thank our marketing director, Jeannie Feliciano, who's not here, but back at home in Westchester, Pennsylvania, making all of this happen. Thank you, Jeannie. We thank our match commentators, Craig Dechenix and Matt Robinette. Thank you, guys. We also thank our medical staff, provided by Neurosport, Cecilia Piero and Tyler Bader. We also appreciate USA Rugby support for the appointment of referees Jim Rogers and Khalil Harrison. We also thank the Southeast Rugby Referee Society for providing assistant referees Joe Burkhardt and Pete Chamberlain. Thank you, gentlemen. Let the fun begin. We've had a select group of rugby veterans to pick the NSCRO All Championship 15. When I call your name, please come up and receive your custom NSCRO t-shirt. Please remain in here for a group photo and wear the shirt that we're providing. Jeremy will call out the names. When you come up, let us know what size, 2XL, XL, large, and medium.
Great. Thank you very much, Steve. At prop, Iowa Central, Nathan Heath. At hooker, Iowa Central, Vic Long. From Claremont College, Frankie Reyes. From Iowa Central, Vanya Sterling. From Claremont College, Lucas Vitek. From Iowa Central, Isaiah Valaluka. Sorry if I butchered it. From Loyola, Kyle Higgins. From Iowa Central, Elliot Finn. Now for the backs. Make sure your hair looks good. At number 9, Iowa Central, Richard Felton. Number 10, from Claremont, Matt Runway. At wing, from Iowa Central, Mike Wilden. At number 12, from Iowa Central, Ani Mateo. At number 13, from Salve, Regina, Ben Faulkner. At number 14, from Salve, Kyle O'Connor. And at number 15, with the best haircut, Iowa Central, Nathan. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Congratulations.
Bright Salve colors.
All right, Kyle. No, that's perfect. Yeah, Hog.
The 2018 NSCRO Small College National Championship MVP, Ani Mateo. NSCRO has a tradition called the Heart and Soul Award. We award a match ball to a club member selected by his coaching staff whose selfless contributions off the field have helped the club find success. We hope that his teammates will sign the ball and he will cherish the recognition. After I call your names, please come up and receive the match ball and stay here for a group photo. From Loyola University, Maryland, Bobby Gordon. From Salve, Regina University, Liam Burke. From the Claremont Colleges, Shane Pico. From Iowa Central Community College, Clayton Goddard. It is now time to present the team trophies and player awards. All 4 teams will receive trophies. Player medals are awarded to the top 3 teams. Rhino Rugby has generously provided a total of $1,000 in gift certificates for all 4 teams. We ask the team captains to come up and accept awards on behalf of their team. In 4th place, Loyola University, Maryland. In 3rd place, Salve, Regina University. Second place, Claremont College. 2018 NSCRO Champions Cup National Champion, all the way from Fort Dodge, Iowa, Iowa Central Community College. We thank everyone for being part of this post-event celebration and this great rugby weekend. Please keep up with small college rugby news at our website, nscro.org. Sign up for our newsletter and like us on Facebook under NSCRO Rugby. We wish everyone a safe return to their home and school.
You put in countless hours of training. Your physical fitness has been put to the test. You're ready for game day. But your hard work doesn't end when the last whistle blows. And neither does your financial fitness. Penn Mutual stands ready to support you and your financial goals after the game. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life. Leaders have a vision for the future. They challenge the status quo. And they have a plan to reach their goals. What's your plan? With Penn Mutual by your side, the possibilities are endless. Penn Mutual, your game plan for ensuring life.
University and college rugby teams. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Your design, your logos, your colors. Includes jerseys, shorts, and socks. Save 50% on your next custom Rhino Rugby team kit order with a sponsorship from Penn Mutual. Learn more at rhinorugby.com.
In our game, we play with our hearts. We don't play with sticks, bats, or gloves. We don't wear shoulder pads or helmets. We keep playing when it hurts. And we leave everything on the field. What we wear must be built for our game.